All right, here we go.
But Henry's like, he used to build houses, so he's a master.
Hi, people.
Hi! I got to log on, and so I can say hi live to all the cool people watching right now.
All three of them.
Oh my God. There's a good odds that one of them's not us.
One of them is definitely me.
Dennis Dickinson. And
Ed Hansen?
We got
Patty's here too, guys.
we got Betta and Guppy Gal.
Super.
Wow.
Oh my God. Lady
Dennis
Patty.
Christensen.
Dennis.
Bless y'all.
And now I'm in, and I'm going to give it a thumbs up. I'm going to be number 5.
Nice. I guess I should give it a thumbs up too. Give me number 6.
Oh,
And
man.
so, let's see. I got to get rid of this. I'm fixing my throne. I made this
Nice.
Cobra throne, and I noticed the insides are still soft, so I rebaked it for another 40 minutes, and then it got all powdery and chalky and started shattering.
Oh no.
Well, that ain't cool.
So now I've got to redo it so my Cobra Commander has somewhere to sit.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'll do that while we discuss stuff.
Yeah. Well, we're currently missing Skipper. We're currently missing Whip. And Whip may or may not be here. He's on vacation and had a birthday party to go to. Kenny was going to be late. Skipper was going to be late. Tim said he would be here. So we're just waiting
You
on
didn't
people.
remind him. I better
Well,
remind
I
him.
sent him a message an hour and a half ago. He said he'd be there. Or no, I guess it was earlier. That was earlier today. Never mind. You should remind him, just in case.
Hi, Tim. This is a friendly reminder. We're going to play D&D now.
You're late.
Get your butt up here.
50 DKP minus.
It said Dinette instead of D&D. We're playing Dinette.
Dianetics with L. Ron Hubbard.
Oh God, I remember that. I tried to read that once. I think.
Oh God.
I didn't get very far into it though.
We were at the top of the combat round, if you remember correctly.
Oh, yeah.
You guys had botched the,
Yeah.
the servants.
Yeah, what happened? We broke into this manor. We found the prisoners. We found
a puzzle cube
that one dude
and a shield.
who was leader of the town. Who was
Yep, Thavius Krieg.
What was it, Desmond?
Thavius.
So Thaddeus, and we think he made a deal with the devil.
Yeah, I've got his
And then we
shield.
went up into the keep and we started clearing out all of them. Attack.
Exactly.
I
3G.
currently have his shield, and it's
Wow.
making me do evil
Hulkster
things.
Fisk, Lady Settlers,
And you guys wanted to go to Candlekeep.
the other prisoners.
It was recommended to go to Candlekeep to get some info. Maybe even solve the puzzle cube. And learn about the shield. But you're far
It's
from
making
Candlekeep.
me evil.
Yeah, because we have that puzzle box or whatever that almost killed Xanadu. The psychic damage.
That's right. I forgot about that.
So we need somebody who
that puzzle box.
can figure out what that thing is all about. Well,
And what is it? One of the prisoners, the guy down in, he was
A mayor?
one of the monks from Candlekeep,
Oh.
and he recommended going there to learn.
mm-hmm.
Man, I'm whipped. I've been doing some work on the house here. I was painting all day, most of the day. Well, most of the afternoon.
What are you doing to your house?
Well, it was my son's old bedroom, and since he's kind of not living here very much, the wife decided to move into his room for her craft room stuff and like her office.
Like
And
a
then
good
we're gonna-
idea, then.
And then we're gonna turn her old office back into like a guest room / whenever
Nice.
he comes here, his bedroom.
How
But I've
old
been-
is this son?
My son is 20. He will
That's a
be
good
21
age.
in February.
I wish I was 21 in February.
He'll be 21 on Groundhog's Day.
Oh wow.
I told him he should go to Punxsutawney for that.
Wow.
That'd be the place to be.
No doubt.
Told him I'd take him if he wanted to go.
It would
But
be.
he wants to spend their 21st birthday with their dad. I don't know.
I did.
Did
I went
you?
to New Orleans with mine. And
Nice.
Boston.
And Boston.
Actually, we started in Boston because I got my first drink ever in the Cheers. My first legal drink
Oh, yeah.
at Cheers.
Oh,
And it was a dump.
nice.
I thought it was going to be real cool, like the TV show, but no, it's like a wine cellar or like a root cellar underneath the restaurant.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Is it like
Hmm.
laid out like the TV show or completely different?
The only thing it had the same was it had like a bar in the middle, but it didn't have a walk around the bar, and it has a big
Mm.
wood Indian by the door.
Oh, I see. The cigar Indian.
Yep.
Awesome.
But Patty probably's been there like a lot of times because she's from New York.
Yeah, but New York is not Boston.
Yeah, but she likes to go to a lot of different places to drink.
Yeah,
So
that's
she's
fair.
probably ran out of places in New York.
Dennis Christensen has just bought the D&D Player's Handbook. Very cool, Dennis.
Oh my gosh.
The
Dennis,
paper
are you gonna
version
play
or
with us
the
someday?
digital version?
Nice, Dennis.
I can see Dennis playing some D&D.
Very nice, Dennis. You need to get up here and play with us.
Yeah, really. You could roll Skipper's character. Or Tim.
Or Kenny.
Or Kenny. It's Kenny's
I think
turn.
Kenny's gone more than anybody else.
Yeah, Kenny does seem to be now going a little bit more than normal. Oh well.
My poor brother got really sick the day
Yes,
after the
buddy.
first day we started our campaign and has been terribly sick ever since.
Oh.
I don't know if he wants to get into it on screen or not.
Tim ain't gonna make it.
Yeah, probably not.
Oh, yeah, he just said that he's having a blood
What?
problem.
Yeah.
Oh, boo. That sucks. Been there.
But that doesn't sound fun. Tell you that.
I mean, he's absolutely got nothing to do, so he would definitely be here if he could, which
yeah.
really stinks for him.
Well, last week he was in the hospital, wasn't he?
He
One of
was
the
in the
reasons why we
hospital
canceled.
for almost all week last week. Yeah, my
Yeah.
mom and dad were about to go and visit him, and then he got taken out.
Yeah, so he's been real ill.
Yeah, that's no fun.
Didn't I send that? No, I guess I didn't. Oh, I did.
But he had lost half his blood.
Jesus.
Yeah. And that was while he was in the hospital. So he had to have transfusions and everything.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Yikes.
That does not sound fun. Yeah, and last week, well, he was in the hospital. Whip was on vacation. Skipper was not around too. He was moving. He was like in the middle of something. So I figured we should just cancel it rather than try and limp through with like half the party missing.
Yeah.
We might have to cancel
Honestly,
tonight too.
if it wasn't for my brother's severe sickness, he's normally super reliable.
No, I get it, man. There's nothing worse than not having your house, man. So
Yeah, and with that especially, there's not much you can do about it.
yeah, it's not like it's just a game, man. Real life comes first.
Right? Yep.
Yeah, so like I was saying, I was painting that room. I got almost everything done. I got to do like maybe a little bit of maybe another coat on the bottom trim. Touch up some of the windows and doors. And then touch up whatever I screwed up on the walls. And then I got to clear I taped down a bunch of that like whatever construction paper instead of putting tarps
Did
down.
you
I
have
just
carpet down, or did you have hardwood, or what do you
it's
got in
hard
there?
it's hardwood in there, and that's I was gonna pull up that the paper and then put another coat of urethane on the floor just to kind of freshen it up because there was an area rug in there and it had been in that spot for a long time, kind of like sanded the finish off a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I sanded the floor. Just gonna put
I'm
another coat of
surprised that
urethane
you're
on it.
do things like this.
It's been a long. I put down the I had to put quarter round down in there, fix some odds and ends. There's like a chair. There's a crown molding in that room. It's such a pain in the ass. That took 3 coats to do the crown molding. We painted. I put a new track lighting in there. Painted the ceiling. Painted that stupid crown molding 3 times. Painted the walls. Painted the trim in the windows twice now.
Wow.
Tired.
See, this is the throne.
Nice. He's just chilling.
Yeah. He's a robot. I'm not gonna
Nice.
put Cobra Commander in there until
Till he's
I'm
ready.
ready to. Yeah.
Have you been like that Instagram dude that I showed you? He does all those like little like things with the GI Joes and stuff.
Yeah, and he became my friend too.
That's cool. But he doesn't. He has like little animations in him and stuff. It's kind of cool.
It is. I'm gonna try to start making shorts of my toys
That's a good idea. Same idea.
Nice.
because then I could put out 3 shorts a day instead of 2.
I stopped putting out shorts.
You stopped?
I did. I haven't done it in like 2-3 weeks now.
Dude, you can't stop. I'm on pace. If I keep doing this for the next 5 years, I'll be at 105,000 subs.
Holy crap.
But they'll probably change it, nerf it, as soon as I hit 10,000 and make it slower. And as soon as I hit 20, they'll nerf it. Every time I hit a threshold, they nerf it.
Do you get a play button? When do you get the play button? At 10,000, the bronze one?
Well, I don't know. I didn't know they had a bronze one.
I think there's a bronze play button, a silver play button, and a gold play button.
I'd sure love to have a play button.
Yeah, I don't remember where they're at.
And then, well, there's also a glass one. I think for $1 million, or crystal they call it. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe there's probably some for $1 million. Let's look at the YouTube play buttons.
If I do, though, I will worship it. Unlike how some of these other people just destroy theirs for views.
All right. I'm sorry. There's only a silver and a gold and then the diamond. But
Maybe
100,000.
I'll make a bronze. I'll make a bronze one, and I'll get a lot of views of people saying, "What the hell? I didn't get one."
100,000 subs is the silver, 1 million is the gold, and 10 million is the diamond. You know, I think they give you some for 10K. What, you can't go bronze? Come on, you cheap bastards.
They probably have too many people.
That's true. They have to get a lot of bronze.
It can go fast if people like you.
It's true. If you get that, like, that one thing that
niche
throws you over the edge.
Yeah. Like Father Fish, he's picking up 400 to 600 a day.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. He somehow, like, I don't know. It's like almost like he got into like a company to do his stuff. You know what I mean?
Well, I talked to him, and he hired a kid, or has a kid helping him.
Oh, I see. Okay,
It's
so he
real
got some.
good.
Apparently.
Yeah. He's a real good editor, and it's like, I guess at Aquashella, they had some group there that was trying to get YouTubers to hire them to do their stuff. And they basically took over my job in the YouTube booth and ran the cameras and all that stuff.
And that's kind of
So
who
that
he
was
got to
part
do his
of why
thing.
I'm obsolete.
Yeah, what happened with that whole Aquashella thing? I didn't actually hear. I don't think I've talked to you since it's been a while.
Well, and I was ghosted again, ghost fired. Uh,
But you had talked to Carrie and they said that you had the room, right?
no, they gave her a room, but not me.
Oh, I see.
But I don't know how much longer she has either. But I don't want to say what's going on there
I got
with
you.
on her side because that's private with her. But
Yeah,
with
yeah.
me, they aren't going to do anything. But they would like me to keep working for them.
But they're not going
And
to give
it's
you
like,
anything.
yeah, I used to be paid, and I donated all my paychecks back, so they weren't even paying me.
Right, you were just doing
But the
it.
new GM doesn't care. He wants his way, his stuff,
And he
his
wants you to
people.
do it for free and not pay you.
What he wants people for with that, he really just wants to support YouTubers that he likes or have over 100,000.
Yeah,
Because
right.
like John brought it up and said, you guys highlighted 10 people on here, and Carrie and Ed have like more subs than 7 of the 10, and you didn't highlight them, and they're working with you guys doing all this work, and they're always in the booth and helping, and they're always there for people, and these other people are only there for a minute or two,
Yeah, right.
and they're like,
Yeah.
eh,
Oh well.
we see Carrie and Ed all the time, we don't need them,
Yeah.
we don't need to make them happy.
What happened to Aquashella, man?
It went sour fast. They got rid of their super cool old general manager, and the new guy is just not a super cool guy. He's
Yeah.
the guy who used to be in charge of vendors. And so he always felt like, I think that the YouTubers were wasting money.
Yeah, but it's like free
But,
advertisement.
well, and the whole show is based about YouTubers.
Wasn't that the whole point of Aquashella? Yeah, it was supposed to be
It was all YouTuber surround.
I mean, it was more salt based, I believe, wasn't it? Or
No, the
originally.
first one was like they had a craft show on one side of the place, and then like six vendors and a group of YouTubers. So like Flips Aquatics, he was selling some shrimp there, and then a couple other people from Chicago area were selling their stuff, and then that's how Flip was my boss for such a long time. And when he quit, it it really started going downhill when Flip quit.
And he was just doing it he was just managing the YouTube side, Flip,
Yeah,
and coordinating with the event.
but he was great at it, and they really liked him a lot. And then when Carrie took over,
Little Willie.
Carrie was like his assistant,
Right.
all that time. And she was actually like doing all the work, and he just kind of wrote the checks. But they didn't see it that way.
Yeah, apparently.
Huh.
What's up, Bella and Guppy Gal? Heard they changed the way D&D is played. This is ridiculous. I'm not following any of this story. Now we're kind of spinning our wheels because we had Tim canceled. Whip is maybe not. Kenny was gonna be late. Skipper was gonna be late. So I don't know. I guess we'll give it a little while yet. Maybe another 15, 20. Nobody shows up. Maybe we'll reschedule for next week. I hate to run a combat with nobody in the combat here. Especially because
Yeah,
this is gonna be this
it'd be
looks
pretty
like it's
tough
gonna
on
be
the
a rough
combat.
combat. There's a lot of variables here. So I don't wanna, what's going on? Where's the dungeon? It's right where we left it, Patty.
Patty and Dennis and Wyway, you guys are going to have to decide who you're going to start playing as a substitute.
That's it. We need subs.
Yep. And could you imagine
Exactly
having a
right.
real life girl being a substitute?
A real life girl. I mean, yeah. I mean,
That
I
would
can
be
imagine
Patty.
real life girls being a substitute.
Well, not a substitute teacher.
I guess I'm into George Washington wigs. I don't know what
Stu
you're
has
talking
not
about, Patty.
mentioned your wig.
What wig?
I don't know.
That's what Jason always looks like when he doesn't have a hat on.
Yes, this is my normal everyday wear when I'm around the house. Just
Freaking
chilling.
Corey.
What would
Yeah,
your
that's
boss
right.
do at work if he saw you wearing that at work?
I'd be
Like,
jealous of
let's
my
say you took
luscious
off your
hair.
little hard hat and that's what you were wearing.
I think, I should just do that. Just show up on site wearing this thing and not mention it once. People are like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I gotta get one of those like those revolutionary jackets too, or whatever the heck those things are, the long coats.
Or the goofy pants,
Yes.
Just show,
the
not mention a
dungarees or
damn
whatever
thing.
they're called.
Yes, yeah, right. I'm preparing for the apocalypse. Everybody needs a good George Washington wig.
This is looking pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now,
I'm
what
gonna
are you?
paint
Are you
orange.
just super gluing it back together? Whatever was cracking.
Yeah, I put in a butt ton of super glue all over it because, like I said, it like shattered all over the place.
Spider
I
cracks. Is what you mean?
I was planning on just gluing the head back on with super glue, but then the base all broke up.
That sucks.
But it's okay. I'm gonna coat it with orange paint, and then I'm gonna go over that with gold.
So it's ultimately going to be gold
Yeah,
with an orange base.
Orange undertone.
That makes the gold pop.
well, I was gonna take something and make it so there's stripe or some scaling on it, and that'll cover the orange. So you'll see like the orange in between the scales. And I think it'll make it pop more.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. What's up, Monster Fish Gal? What's up, John McKenzie?
Hi guys.
Monster Fish Gal. Hey, Lori.
So while we're not playing Dungeons and Dragons right now, why don't we do some fish trivia?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, God.
This is like some of the old trivia I used to do at Aquashella. What fish can eat a chicken?
I'm assuming not whole. Are we talking whole?
That's the question.
Barracuda?
You wouldn't believe how many kids, because like it depends on what age group they are, that I'd ask them. And this would be like the 8 to 12-year-old group. And they would think so hard on what fish can eat a chicken. Any fish can eat a chicken almost. So they just had to say anything. But boy, they would dwell on this forever to get their candy bar.
I'm thinking like in like either whole or in a couple chomps. Shark would definitely do it.
Oh yeah.
I think one of those like catfish, like those big ass ones, like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What else? Barracuda could probably do it. Gulper catfish, yeah. Barracuda.
Yeah, so that was one of my questions. Let's see, what was my other questions? If they were like 3 or under, I would say, can fish swim? And they normally, or do fish live in water? Something really basic. And then they'd be all excited when they got it right. And if they got it wrong, I'd still give them a candy bar and say, well, have your dad teach you something.
Now you know. Now you know.
Patty, ask us a real question.
Swarm of piranhas.
Ask
Yeah, I
us
can see that.
the hardest question you can think of.
Oh, that'll do it.
Wait, I used to have those trivia questions from Saturday morning cartoons. I don't know if I have
I
them
know.
laying around
they're
anymore.
awesome.
What did I do with those? Hmm.
I bet Dennis knows some wicked questions. I bet a Goldberg catfish could eat one.
I got a wooden.
Piranhas is what Y said.
Yeah, I was reading this. They
Oh,
get
John is
swarmed
here.
around.
Stupid kids.
Stupid kid.
Dennis
right.
forgot all the fish that can eat a chicken.
Love it.
Hey, John, what fish can eat a chicken?
Now, there's a lot of fish that can eat a chicken because they're
Yeah,
not supposed to.
There are.
They'll get sick and die. CJ Black, what's going on?
DJ Black.
But
Hey,
Sweats
CJ
pink milk.
Black could eat a chicken.
I could eat a chicken.
I could eat a chicken too.
What's your
Love
favorite
chicken.
fish?
My favorite fish?
This is what Patty asked.
My favorite fish is
hard one.
probably there's a lot of good fish. My favorite fish I've ever owned was my banded bisher.
Those are cool.
Okay, what's yours,
Mm,
Jason?
nice.
That's a hard one, man. I'd say, I don't know. Currently in my fish room, see, I got a lot of favorites, but I'd say my favorite in this fish room right now is probably my flounders. Because I just think they're cool.
Oh, nice.
They are cool. I've never had a flounder.
I would say they're freshwater, but they're currently in a brackish environment, so
Uh-oh, that's not good.
why not? There's
I don't know. I just said that.
Skip.
Okay, XDo.
What's up, man?
Yeah, Skipper.
Made it.
Yes, Skipper.
I guess we're not playing tonight, huh?
It ain't looking good.
We're talking fish.
I just got
Now
back.
that you're here, it helps. It helps even the odds a little bit.
Yeah, now it's 3 instead of the 6.
Oh man.
Look at this
Three
cool
instead of
throne
two.
I made for Cobra Commander.
Oh, I thought that was Deadpool.
That is Deadpool.
No, it's a bat,
Oh, it looked like Deadpool.
a battle android
Oh, I see.
robot, or no, a robot. Robot attack. So I don't know what that stands for, but I got the armor on that's he's all shot up on.
Bat and his robot attacks him. Wouldn't it be Rat?
Well, yeah, it's not. What does
Uh-oh. Stumped.
we're gonna ask?
Rad.
What
Robot
does
attack drone.
a Cobra Bat stand for? Battle Android Trooper.
Battle Android Trooper.
Oh, yeah, look at
Nice.
They
that.
have different color ones for different things, and the red are for like protecting the boss.
They're like
They're Crimson Guard.
the honor guards. Yeah, the Crimson Guards. That's what I was thinking. Like
Crimson
the one that
Guard.
follow
Nice.
Vader around and
Uh-huh.
stuff, and the Emperor.
Guess what I'm drinking? It's awesome.
Godzilla milk.
Really close. I'm drinking Kool-Aid with coconut rum.
Wow.
It's really good.
Maybe that is Godzilla milk.
Very nice.
Maybe. How long till Godzilla movie comes
It
out?
could be.
I just looked at dates today, 29th. They're starting
Of
to
this
in the
month?
theaters. Yeah. It's
Wow.
technically out in theaters the first, but I guess they're doing some early
Ah.
screenings. It's actually in the one down the road here in an IMAX. And it's at the movie tavern. It's I don't know if you have movie taverns where you're at, but they're like restaurants. You order your meal
No.
and then you could sit down and eat while you're watching the movie.
Oh, that's so
You got
awesome.
like big recliners, and if you need like something, you can
We
call the
have those
waiter or some
at
shit.
AMC's in St. Louis. They used to serve steak, but then they stopped. They specialize
These
in
guys, they
macaroni.
used to take your order at the like before the movie started. You would all get in your seats, and then the waiter would come around, take your order, and bring your drinks and bring everything to you. But then when COVID happened, and after COVID, they did this like kiosk thing where you order all your crap and then tell them what seat you're in, and then somebody just delivers it to you.
Hmm.
And I don't.
Ours
They used to
have
have
a
call
bar
buttons
in-
to get the waiter back over and be like, "Yo, I need another beverage at a
Yeah.
bar." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you could get alcohol and stuff.
That's awesome.
Dang it. Well, the
I
good
saw
news
the D&D
is
movie there last time. The Honor Among Thieves. That's where I saw it at the movie tavern.
Ah,
cool. My family's gonna all be out of town after Thanksgiving because my sister and brother-in-law are taking my mom and dad out on some trip because they're celebrating their anniversary. So I'll be able to do anything I want and watch the movies.
Woo!
Oh,
Good
crap.
time for Ed.
I've got Shelby that's supposed to be on the show in 2 weeks, but that's Thanksgiving night.
Hey, you're right. That probably won't happen
Mm.
Yeah.
unless you know. Who
Skipper,
knows,
are you
man?
going to make it, or do you want to have fun with your family, which I totally understand?
Why would I want to do that?
Well, because we normally do it on Thursdays, but I understand.
Oh no, that's fine. That shit'll be done and over with.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
you're going pretty late, so like Thanksgiving
Yeah.
should be over. Everybody should be in a turkey coma at that point.
We'll do probably a
Right.
special "What fish am I thankful for?" or something.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, because I'm
Oh,
I'm
nice.
off actually that Friday, Saturday. So yeah, and I actually got Thanksgiving off. I bet it was able to get it off.
I got off. Yeah, I have off that Friday too. So I'm like, I always take the
Well, maybe
Friday
I'll-
after Thanksgiving and the day after Christmas because I hate working.
Maybe I'll
those
line
days.
up like 5 guests, and I'll have them come up like every 10 minutes, and we'll ask them what they're thankful for, and then get rid of them and bring the next one up.
There you go. Keep it
How's
moving.
that sound, Skip?
Skip's like, nah, not liking
That's
it.
fine.
I hate to do a craft on a night like that because there may be hardly anybody show up, or maybe there'll be 5 million people show up. I doubt there'll be 5 million.
Well,
It'd be awesome if there was 5 million. Then I would get my gold button.
they're halfway to your diamond.
Yeah.
No, what is it? I think isn't like the Wednesday before Thanksgiving like the biggest bar night of the year?
Yeah, the cops are out like freaking crazy.
And I'm sure
That's-
Thanksgiving and the
all
day
that-
after Thanksgiving is probably a pretty big bar night too.
Normally it's the Wednesday.
Yeah, I
actually.
know.
And yeah,
Should I go out on Wednesday and have fun?
Get
Well,
drunk.
what it is a lot of people come home from college, military, whatever, and everybody's home and it's been a long time. So a lot of people like to go out and of course party because they haven't seen everybody in a while. A lot of times they just have get-togethers at their house.
Party all the time.
And
Party.
yeah, the cops are out full force, still have DUI checkpoints and everything.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be out in force, man.
I don't think I'll probably go out unless it's to get a pizza.
I'll be
Patty,
working.
Patty, no, I won't. You already know that. I don't
All
do
my
it.
friends live in other places, like Minnesota
Lowly
and
places.
Pennsylvania.
Oh. I
I'll tell you where I'll be.
Holy
In
place.
Pennsylvania?
I'll be in this house. I ain't going no damn where. That's what I'm doing.
What if they call you
I'm
for
going
an
to my
ambulance
parents.
ride?
Well, that'll be different. I'm not going out, But if I
Is
get a call,
the
I'm gonna
ambulance
go.
you drive a Ford 350?
It's a 550, and we have a 450.
Wouldn't it be an E? Isn't it an E?
Ours isn't, but I wish they were because I drove an ambulance. It was a E350. And man, that thing was so much better going up a mountain than the big
Yeah,
one.
right. So they took the truck body and put an ambulance body on it instead of using the van
Mhm.
body? That's weird.
Now, do
Yeah.
they take air shocks out of it?
No,
So
we
that way
have
they shake the hurt person a lot worse.
air ride.
You see the
Oh, that's-
ponytail?
Yeah, what's up
Whoa,
with
you look so cool with hair.
Oh, that's nice. That is nice, Jason.
It's for you. What's with what? What are you talking about?
that? So I got
John's
a
calling
question.
us amateur night. He's right.
So if somebody got fish,
What do you think we were professionals? For Christ's sakes.
Yeah, how your fish doing, man? I see like this rogue hair sticking out over there. There we go.
well, you're used to that. So I got some fish coming.
Coming.
What are
And
they called?
it's a terror species. I ain't going to say what it is yet because I want to do a video.
Nice.
So if I think I'm getting F2s because they were caught in the wild.
For what? F2's a what? I missed that.
I guess you didn't hear a damn word I said.
You
I
said you
ain't
got
saying
fish
what-
coming?
My question is if he got F1s from what was caught, I would technically be getting F2s, right? Is that how that goes?
If they were the babies from the F1s. Well, F1s would be F0s.
Yeah.
If he caught them out of the wild, those are F0s.
Right. And then if he
So
got
then the
babies
babies-
from them, they're F1.
Right, those would be the ones.
Unless he bought, I got to find out a little more history of these.
Yeah,
I'll
what
either
are
have F1s or F2s. They come this week.
F those fish.
Hmm?
I'm just being stupid.
For one, I can't pronounce it. That's the problem.
Hey, X2, is this the first time you've ever been on a fish show?
Yeah, it might be actually.
Oh my god.
Right on.
We need to start asking him questions.
Get the cotton out of your ears.
Don't ask me questions because I'm so screwed right now because my local water department is changing one of the main filters. And it's so right now out of the tap I'm getting unfiltered water, and it's going to be until Christmas before I get access to filtered water coming out of my tap again. So I'm
That's terrible.
struggling
You know what?
to
Were you like on a boil notice or something? Like, or it's just sediment?
yeah, it's not a boil notice, but it's extra iron and heavy metals and stuff that they're not able to filter out anymore. So the water is real cloudy.
Can you
tests
filter it?
okay, but I don't trust it. So I've been carting in gallons and gallons and gallons of RO water that I get from the grocery store.
Oh, yeah,
I
for
have
fish
an
tanks.
RO unit,
Just
but I
don't just do top offs.
Yeah, really.
Well, that's
Do
what
top
I'm doing
offs.
for the
Don't
most part.
drain anything.
So, do you have like a whole house filter or anything like that? Have you ever thought about that?
I do not.
A little like,
I have
some
thought
sediment.
about it, but yeah.
That would help.
What's
Yeah,
your
that probably
favorite
would help.
fish you own, X-Do?
Well, shoot. So I really like my rainbow fish, especially the pseudomagills, but I think my favorite fish in the fish room right now is I've got a pair of Apistogramma cockatoides that are absolutely amazing, stunning, beautiful fish. I really like them. It's probably my favorite right now. I've got probably 3 or 4 empty tanks that have been cycling, but I'm really hesitant to bring in new fish right now. So it'll probably be a while before I get anything new. But yeah, I think the Apistos are probably my favorite right now, just in terms of how they look and how they behave. But I have, the other thing is the pseudomugills, because I've got Luminatus.
Nice.
I've got some Gertrudii RO2s.
Nice.
And I'm getting another pair of RO2s from Lucas, LRB.
Very cool.
But I told him to hold on to them for a couple of weeks. I've got some Signifers. Really like the Signifers, and I've got 2 different collection points now of Melis, Pseudomugil Melis. Which
Really?
I really, really, really hope I can get to breed.
You
Oh, my
are
God.
the third person I know that has Pseudomugil Melis.
Really?
Yeah, there's a
Really?
guy that I'm at around here. His name's Wes, but his brother and him are big fish guys. Mike's Bulgarian Greens, and he's the brother, and he's a big rainbow guy, and he has Melis. And we were talking
Nice.
about he wants a colony of freshwater cyanodorsalis, and I have cyanodorsalis, but they're not fresh, so I got to work on that. So
Yeah.
but you and then Maria Z is the other person who has them.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Maria has some. Yep.
Yeah.
What are they?
Melis, Pseudomugos,
Pseudomugil,
blue eyes, rainbows.
blue
Oh,
eye
okay.
rainbows.
Is that the ones that Dan was selling at one
Pseudomugil.
point?
Yeah, and they were real expensive.
Okay.
Yeah, he had a few of them. Yep.
Yeah.
And I got some from him, and those are Snapper Creek. And then I found another guy that's got some that came from a place called Kangaroo Creek. So I got 2 collection points of those.
Because he got them
They're
off
both in separate
Marcel.
tanks, so
Yeah, and that's where Maria
Yeah.
got them from Marcel. I'm laughing because I just put up something in the
What the hell are
stream.
you
You'll
doing,
have to
Jason?
see it.
I'm looking at him.
See it?
Is that live?
Oh, Jesus.
That was I accidentally I put that up there by accident. I was adding it, but I didn't realize it would play it when I did it.
that's fun. Yeah, I got mine.
Dude, you
I got
have
my
cats.
first set from Dan. I got a. And
Yeah, I
then,
keep hearing that he
I
had
got
them,
some
but I
from
couldn't.
Marcel as well. The other Melis.
Nice. Oh, you did. Cool. That's cool. All right, now this should have
And
worked.
I got some rads from Marcel as well, but the rads did not do well.
Yeah, mine petered out, man.
Mhm.
I had some of the rads, the Tiwa Creek ones. I had a bit,
Yeah,
and they were
that's
doing all
what I
right,
had
but they
too,
just
Creek.
I just kept losing one by one by
Yeah,
one
they
by
didn't
one.
do well. They didn't.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think I have a fish that has a tumor.
Yeah, they didn't.
Maybe it has an egg on it.
Oh no.
That sucks. Probably have to put it down.
Why? Why not just let it live with a tumor?
Well, it's disturbing to look at.
Well, I'll probably just let it go and let it go natural, but that's weird. It's the first time I've ever seen that.
A tumor?
On a fish, yeah.
I've had.
It's probably really loud.
I've had Molly's get tumors too. I think they're way too inbred.
I don't
What
know
are
how
you
to play this
doing
file.
with
Do you see that cat? That space cat. I love that cat. The cat's my spirit animal.
That cat can whoop your butt.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
It's
messing
just
around.
Skipper,
It's
you
on
own
its
a cat?
it's on its fin. Oh man, what are the ones they use to swim with?
Pectoral.
Dorsal?
Pectoral.
Tail?
Pectoral fin.
Pectoral.
Oh, okay. I got a story to tell you.
All right,
So,
let's hear it.
a while ago, I was up at Petco,
Mm-hmm.
and I just went in there to get some frozen baby brine shrimp. Well, I go in there, and I look at the fish. I look at this tank that says Punctatus corridoris. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, I have a couple. I'd like to get more. I looked in there. It was not Punctatus. It was Melitaneus, which
Mm.
the blue spotted Cory has a couple other common names, but it's the Melitaneus. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. So I was talking to the lady. She was the manager, and we got to talking. And I told her, I said, that ain't what that is. And I was being honest with her. I said, but I'm going to buy what you have in there because I know what they are worth, and they are worth way more than $5 a piece. So she gave me 6 of them, and she said, I'm only going to charge you for 3 because 4 of them kind of looked iffy. Well, I go up front, and the dude only charges me for 1 and then subscribes to my YouTube channel, which is cool. I went back there yesterday. They had more. They're coming in as Punctatus, but they are Melitaneous because I have them. I'm like, man, that ain't what they are. So I got more of them for $5 a piece as opposed to 15 that I've seen them go for.
Damn.
Because I have all of the same sex. The 6 that I bought off that lady that you and I went to her fish store.
Yeah, Elite Menagerie.
Yeah. They end up all being the same sex. So I was wanting to get more to add.
I gotcha.
To hopefully get male so I can breed them.
Oh man, that'd be awesome if you got a whole bunch of girls.
No, I don't want a whole bunch of girls because I have a whole bunch of girls.
No, I mean original.
I did. All 6 of them were female. Or are female.
Hopefully you don't get a gay boy.
Hopefully I get one good male out of it. Jesus said.
It seems like there's more and more gay guys as the ages get younger. As the next generation.
Maybe you're just looking for gay guys?
Nope.
Just putting that out there.
Wow.
I got nothing against gay guys.
I know, apparently. Keep looking for them.
The more gay guys there are, that means the more single chicks for us.
Oh, is that cat? Oh, that's right. The cat is making noise.
That is true.
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. I didn't know it was making noise. Whoops.
I don't hear it.
But yeah. CXCJ. Yeah, we're not. That doesn't look like we're playing too much D&D here at this moment. We're almost an hour in, and we still have only half the party.
All I care is that people are happy. And don't hate each other just because one of you might be a Jew.
Oh, okay. I won't.
Wow.
I don't know where you come up with this shit, Ed.
I agree.
I don't like Jews
Shouldn't be
right
hating
now. I think
people.
Jews are cool.
407 years ago. Wait, that's the wrong guy. We hold these truths to be self-evident. Sans D&D, this stream has never had so many viewers. It's probably true.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that is
How
sad.
many do
If
we
you're
have?
watching this
Do
Do we have 15? Wow.
It's actually pretty good.
We do have 15. Wow.
Like
14.
Nice. Well, thanks
love it.
for being here.
I
We're
love it.
just
Hello, 15 people.
spinning our wheels. Let's see what we got here. We got you know.
Doesn't this look good?
Oh yeah, hang on. Oh, it's kind of like a color that. Let me make it big.
So
Oh, nice, Ed.
yeah, and then its gold is going to go over it. So I have big news for tomorrow. My mom is the president of her local, what's it called, quilting club, and tomorrow's her Christmas party. And my sister said she would gladly
Upstairs.
help my mom.
Yeah.
So my mom was all expecting that my sister would be there, and now my sister has to work. So guess who gets to help with all the setup tomorrow?
You. Daniel Les, what's going on? Bruiser. Brother Dan.
But my sister's going to make it after 6, or make it at 6. It starts at 5. So what they're going to do is they're going to eat first and then start their games afterwards, which sounds great. So I just have to show up like at 3 and set the decorations up and tables up and stuff. I just hope I don't have to run the games. Manya calls and says she's busy. Oh, guess what else happened in my family this weekend?
What?
My niece, the youngest niece of mine, her name's Darby, won a weightlifting competition in Charlotte.
Wow.
It's the U.S. Power Lift, and they have like 3 meets or 4 meets a year in different cities across the United States, and she won her bracket. So
Wow.
I think now she wants to go to the winter event. I think that's in Chicago.
Nice.
That's crazy.
Huh. Powerlifting. I like it. How
Yeah,
old is she, Ed?
15.
Wow. Serious? Wow.
I'll
That's crazy.
let me show you the picture. She's the biggest of my sister's kids or girls. I think she's 5'10", 5'11".
Wow.
But she's like gotten into super shape. And then my sister saw that there was this competition and just enrolled her without asking her. And she did it and she dominated it. Oh,
That's cool.
I can't find her photo. I hope I didn't delete it somehow. Oh, here it is. See, she's holding her medal.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is my dad on Veterans Day, because veterans get to eat a lot of places for free. And so we went to the Huddle House, and they gave him the biggest breakfast they've got. A waffle,
Nice.
gravy and biscuits, bacon and eggs, and hash browns. So he was a happy veteran.
That's awesome.
That's definitely cool.
Stu, are you a veteran?
No.
Are you, Jason?
No, I was actually
Nope. I am not.
thinking about military, but I blew out my knee my senior
Genuine.
year of high school, so they wouldn't.
I had to dodge them. It was the Navy that was trying to get me. They wanted to be a nuclear reactor technician, and I do not do well in tight spaces.
You would have been a great seaman.
Yeah.
I know. That's what I've always heard.
Well, my brother wanted to be in the military so bad. He begged all of them, but none of them would take him. Because he only had one kidney.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
Before I blew up my knee, they were all after me, every one of them, because I tested pretty good on my ASVAB.
Yeah, so did I. I tested really high on that, and that's why they were all over me. But it was just the Navy that
Yep.
was like really up my ass. Although if it was the Air Force, I probably would have joined the Air Force.
Yeah, Navy and Air Force both, I think, were probably the most.
The idea of being on a submarine really freaked me out, man.
Air
Yeah.
Force would have been better. Trust me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
My wife was in the Air Force.
So was I.
Nice.
That was
Skipper, you're an
around.
awesome veteran.
Oh my god!
I'm going to be
And-
buried at sea. That's my goal in life.
And you know what? Thank you for your service, Skipper.
You're welcome. Did
Damn
you
it.
see what Patty said?
Oh,
He's a seaman that should have been swallowed. Thanks, Patty. And what's up, Muppet? Oh, man.
Patty, I love you. That's so awesome.
Sorry.
Fuck, that's funny.
That was funnier than hell. I don't care either.
I'll be laughing about that all night.
Thanks.
Well, I guess I didn't stream Sunday, so I didn't really talk about what I got from the swap.
I was going to ask you how your fish were doing. I know you got some stuff. Oh, she's got vampire crabs. Or,
Ooh, Muppet.
not
hello.
vampire
Jenny
crabs,
Lynn,
whatever those
hello.
crabs are.
Oh, one of my
Huh?
crabs died. The
That
crab
sucks.
missing the legs died.
Wow.
But they've been eating all the
Oh.
the one's been eating all the tadpoles. It's pretty
I
cool.
guess- I was going to say, you were hoping for that?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe you were
I
trying
need
to
to
raise the tadpoles. I don't know.
I need to check to see if there's any in there. I put about 30 in there. And I bet you
Yeah,
I don't know if I've seen any for a while.
All my fish are doing good that I got.
What'd you get?
The 3 female Pistogramma triple reds.
Oh, that's right. You picked them up right at the end
Ooh,
there, didn't
nice.
No, actually I pre-ordered.
you? Oh.
She
Oh,
brought
okay.
it to me. Small World.
Somebody
And then-
picked them up at the end. Somebody picked up a Pistos at the end.
Yeah, she
I
had
bet
a
it was
trio
Patty.
there.
She picks up things at the end.
And I also got some Millennium Eyes off of her. And they seem
Corey's.
to be Corey Doris, yes. They seem to be doing good.
You had them already though, too, didn't you? Or-
Yeah, I wanted to add because I can't get them to breed.
I gotcha.
But it looks like tomorrow's going to be a water change day.
Rain
And then
coming?
I got a male and female humpback lemmies to add to my other colony to get more genetics in there.
Nice.
That's it on the fish. I got a bunch of plants. A lot of my plants I got from Koshin Aquatics.
Nice.
In fact, all my plants I got from him. Picked up some food from Land O'Lakes for the shrimp. I really like her stuff. My shrimp love it. She makes it herself. I'll have to see if I can get her up on stream. Maybe this Sunday coming
Is
up.
that was that trying to remember where that table was.
He was sitting there with LJ Shrimp.
LJ Shrimp.
Yeah, Laura. So whenever you go around, you go around and then you go to that back part. When you come back out, they were the first table on the right.
Okay.
Okay. I almost got more Corey Doris. But whenever I
Be the
went over there,
Corridora King.
when I went over there, they were gone. So I was like, well, that's a good sign. I did not need them. And
I
it's
got
a good
Corey's
thing
too.
because I got Corey Doris getting sent to me this week. So,
What kind?
The Canucks.
This is also this store that they have it at gives you coupons to purchase from them, so I got some deep discounts. Yes, that's true.
Well, yeah, we did.
It's true.
The only thing I got from the store was heaters and some stone.
Hi,
I
Muppet.
bought a bag of Northfin veggie pellets or whatever, just whatever. And then I got a cat collar for Lily. Assuming I bought it at the store.
What about Molly? Or what about Monty?
Monty already had a collar. He got a collar for his birthday on Halloween. So,
Oh, nice.
but he had a bow, and the bow on that collar was huge. So I took the bow off. So he was a little sad about that.
He was sad about it. He liked the bow.
Nope,
Monty likes his collar. He feels like, I don't know, there's something about it. Whenever he has a collar, he's happy about it.
Wow.
I
Nico
think he had a
literally
collar.
bucks like a horse. He kicks
Oh,
with
yeah.
his back legs up in the air and goes in circles.
No, yeah, I think it was like when he was a kitten, he had a collar, and then like I guess whoever owned him, like they took the collar off and kicked him out.
Oh,
So then when I put a collar on him, he was like, okay, I guess I'm here now. So,
well, that's sad.
but he likes his collar.
I sent you guys a picture of the raw
Greg's Catfish Cave.
that I got, and then I put some of the Anubis that I got from.
That was at
It's the bottom two pictures, not the first one.
Good day, Craig.
Oh man, what was the name of that Anubis? Give me a second. I hate
So
that.
where was this swap you guys went to?
It was in Lancaster at that fish place, that pet place.
How long of a drive was it for you to get there?
2 hours.
hour
How
and a
long
half
for you,
me.
Jason?
Hour and a half.
Did Patty actually go?
Yeah, Patty actually met us because Patty, like the way she goes, she would have to drive past me to go there. So she just met me and Kirk at like the Home Depot, and we all drove down together.
Well, that's
Well,
awesome.
Yeah,
I love
so it was
how I love how I said that. Did Patty actually go?
Patty went.
Yep, she was there.
Well, that's cool. Did Kirk
Really?
get anything cool?
Kirk got some stuff. Trying to remember, what did he get?
Kirk gets all the good stuff.
He
got rice fish. Did he get rice fish? No.
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 Yes, he did.
Somebody got rice fish.
He got rice fish. It wasn't the tricolors, it was the other ones they had.
Yeah.
Daisy. He got Daisy rice
Oh,
fish.
that's right.
Ooh,
And
Daisy.
that Super guy gave him. Was that who gave him the rice fish, or somebody
No.
gave him?
No.
Somebody gave him Corey's.
No.
Hillstream
Cardinal
loaches.
Tetras.
Yes, he got Cardinal Tetras from them, and he also got Hillstream loaches. And wherever he got those rice fish.
He got. I didn't see that.
Did he get the rice fish? I don't think he got the rice fish.
Yeah, he got the rice fish. Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
I got
Okay.
rice fish.
He went back in and got a hell of a deal on them.
Did he?
Yeah. I almost went in to try
Swindle.
to swindle her on the tricolors, but I was like, nah, I better not.
All right, here is that.
Oh, I'm gonna see the picture that he sent me. Did he also send it to X2?
I was going to share it on the screen.
While you're doing that, I'm looking for the name of that Anubis.
That is the rock that he got.
It's one of them.
Can we make that big?
It's not on. Oh, there it is.
It's on
Look
stream.
at that rock.
With the Anubis on it.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the name of that Anubis.
Cool.
Nana Petite.
He got the rice fish. He told that whole story. Yes. Okay, so that was him. Super I gave him the Tetras, and he got Hillstream loaches. Sucks that it's 5:30 or so just to get to that. Wow, 5.5 hours to get there. That's rough.
Who said that?
Bruiser.
Yeah.
I guess from him because they're in West Virginia. I think they're in West Virginia.
Yes, they are.
West Virginia.
Mountain Mama.
That's all I know.
Okay, it's called Anubis Kirin, Kirrin, is what I put on there.
Oh, Bruiser. My niece lives in West Virginia at Princeton, in the city of Princeton. I don't know if he's ever heard of that.
City.
Oh, I don't know. I know of no Princetons. Well, I know Princeton,
well.
New Jersey.
It's a good thing I didn't have empty tanks, or I'd have came home with quite a few fish. Because there was another Corridorus that was there. It was a C026 that was discovered back in 1997 when it was caught. Very cool.
1997?
Yeah.
That'd be a pretty old fish.
Huh?
I actually have a fish that's
Fish
probably
was
that old.
caught.
No, that's when they were discovered. That
Collected.
Oh,
He didn't mean caught. He meant collected.
the lineage.
Oh.
The species.
I thought that's when that fish became an American.
No.
Because you don't know how old that fish was when it was caught, also.
No, you're right. You don't.
I have a fish, my zebra loach, that I had a buddy give to me because he was moving out of his house. They moved out of their house in 2002. I still have that fish.
Wow.
That fish is 11 years old in my room, or I'm sorry, 21 years old, and they said that they had it for 2-3 years before they gave it to me. So that
Wow.
dude's like 1999 ish.
That's
Damn.
crazy.
A zebra loach.
Zebra loach.
What do you like to feed your
Pretty good.
Corridorus, Skipper? Do you ever feed them bloodworms?
Baby brine shrimp, bloodworms, bug bites, bottom feeders, bottom scratchers from
Rapashi. Oh.
No. And then there's this one that I got from Ken's Fish. Hold on a second.
Sounds like he likes to give his fish a wide variety of food. I feed mine bloodworms and shrimp pellets from Omega 1. I'm a jerk. Let's see. Can you blow that up so I can read it? It says Ken's
It's
Premium?
Not focused, no.
Mini multi-worm sticks.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Hey, did you get those
And
from
we see what
you bought them from Ken's Fish?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's one downfall to these. They soften too quick. And so I don't feed them a lot. But what's nice about it, it's blackworms in it.
Somebody had freeze-dried blackworms. Was it freeze-dried
nice.
blackworms, or they were blackworm sticks or something like that? Those are blackworm sticks?
I got a
Yeah, it
full
was
can of bloodworms.
at the Clash. There was super cichlids. Somebody was telling me about
super
it. and I was
sick.
like, I missed it, and I really wish I would have seen it because I would have loved to buy that because I'd be feeding that to a lot of things.
I got a can of bloodworms. I wonder if those go bad.
I don't. They last a while. I had a can of that Daphnia stuff. Is that like the Zoom Ed stuff?
I don't know. I'll go get it real quick and see what it says. I got
Yeah.
it for free somewhere.
Yeah, I got that's where I got mine. I think was but it was the not Daphnia. Was it Daphnia? No, Cyclops.
Here's that Corridorus I was telling you about.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
The guy that discovered it,
wow.
his last name was Kane. So they just added an I to the end of it.
Canine.
Yeah.
Ken has quite a few
Yeah,
variety
those are
of
cool.
worms. He has earthworms too. You can freeze the can stuff. Yeah, that's what I did. Cyclops. Yeah, I did.
Do you remember?
I just got a ton of frozen shit from Ken's Fish. I had 6 pounds frozen foods.
Do you remember? Shit, I just lost it.
It was a lot.
It
Oh.
is Zoom Ed.
Nice.
It's food. Yes, I was going to bring that up. That stuff stinks.
Well, I was gonna save it in case there's a nuclear war, and this is the last thing I can feed my fish.
Oh, I thought you were gonna
I'm
eat
gonna tell
it.
you right now, my fish would not eat that. I threw it away.
Oh,
It is
look,
My
dry.
fish ate the
Fires,
Cyclops.
The fish will eat.
November 26th.
Yeah, the
I just start
fish.
feeding it.
The Cyclops was great, but that stuff, my fish wouldn't even touch it.
I know it was at KJE sells the Cyclops. I don't know about the other stuff, like the Zoom Ed. Have
I don't know where
have
I
any of
got
you
it.
tried
Must
the
have been a convention.
blackworm cubes? Yeah, that's what I want. Those cubes or the sticks. I think they're from Super Cichlids. Have you
Bruiser,
tried them? I haven't tried them.
Bruiser,
Bruiser
which
has
ones you talking about and from who?
Well, he asked if any of you have tried the blackworm cubes or sticks.
Well, I don't know what he's like, what brand or whatever.
I guess any. Did you see at that place that where we were that swap was that they sold aquarium co-op freeze dried tube effects?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, that was on the shelf. I was like, holy shit, selling the coop.
I was looking for freeze dried krill. Oh, I did get another fish. I went back and got 4 peacock OB cichlids for the price of 3, and they are
That's
swimming happily with star sapphire cichlids.
Oh yeah, Bruiser said the one that Ed showed they wouldn't eat. That's they can't have bloodworms.
Yeah, I meant the blackworm cubes and stuff.
Yeah, that's what they were selling those at that fish place.
Also have the shrimps.
So that's freeze dried tube effects, and you said the other ones are shrimp.
Brine shrimp.
Oh,
Yeah,
freeze
these
dried
are
brine shrimp.
freeze.
Yeah, tube effects. The only reason I didn't get them is because I have a freaking ton of tube effects freeze dried that I gotta feed. I've been working on it. It's probably like, does freeze dried stuff really ever go bad? And like, I'm sure it does eventually, but it seems like it lasts a long time. Yeah, a long time.
Years and years kind of deal.
March 2026.
That's not bad. Yeah, but that's just like a
time.
shelf life. That they'll last a lot longer than what that says.
Correct.
That's
for optimum
sell.
flavor and all. Yeah, exactly. And that's just so you throw it out and buy another one.
Right.
Well, Corey sent those to me, so I should make a little video with them or something.
No, yeah, I would have bought some of those, but I already had them. I didn't have the freeze dried brine shrimp, but I had the freeze dried tube effects.
I did get.
I feed those to my flounders.
I did get freeze dried krill, but I didn't get it there because I didn't feel like spending $25. Now I want to kick myself in the ass because it's $38 on Amazon. But I wanted it for a treat for the cichlids, so I forgot to bring it downstairs here. It's upstairs still. Whenever I feed the fish tonight, I'm gonna see if they'll chomp them, and then maybe
what you should do is go to the grocery store and buy like one of those bags of frozen cooked, just like whatever shrimp, like not the like the small ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Oh hell,
Look at the green screen.
Oh yeah, it does.
But it doesn't show it on YouTube.
That shows it on YouTube, doesn't it? It's coming through YouTube.
Or no, it shows it on YouTube, but it doesn't show it on StreamYards.
Yeah, it's because the thing that's actually broadcasting to YouTube is where the green screen is. If that makes sense. Like,
oh my gosh, there's something. Oh, that's what I just put down. It's like there's something green right next to me that's not showing.
Your Cobra Commander throne was coming through a little, like it was getting a little see-through too.
Do I still have my green screen on?
No.
Settings.
And
I
mine
tell
is
you,
just like a mess right now.
I'm falling in love with these Nezzy swords.
Oh yeah, where'd you get them from, Keith?
Jeff Kane.
From
that auction.
Nice.
All the ones he sent me, they're all still alive.
Nice. Gotta do this.
I gotta get my skull too. I forgot. Who's the weirdo with white hair? We don't. We have no idea.
Trini Mon, what's up?
He paid us to be here.
Come, Mr. Trini Mon, Trini me banana.
Who is that?
Who do you know is from Trini and Amon?
Are you serious?
No.
You don't know who it is then?
I know who it is.
Mon.
That is exactly who it is.
I know who it is now too.
I bet
Who's
it's
the weirdo?
Fishymon's cooler brother.
Yup.
He's the taller. Nope, I gotta be nice.
Talking about him.
His cooler brother, Michael.
Talking about your rice fish you got. What were the rice fish?
Daisy rice fish.
Were they daisy? Just plain old
Yeah,
daisy rice fish?
She only had daisy rice fish and tricolor Medaka rice fish.
Oh, and he got the daisies and not the madakas. Okay. Stick your finger in your butt. Says Trini Mon. Anyway, so do you think would daisy rice fish and madakas would they crossbreed? Probably, maybe not.
I don't know.
I
The
don't know
problem
either.
is the water temperature change. Rice fish like it hot,
What?
and Madakas like it cool.
Okay.
They're from two different parts of the world.
Yeah,
You know,
madakas are
one's-
like Japanese, right?
Yeah, and the other ones are from the West Indies. I think they're like on a little island just above New Guinea. Unless they're from New Guinea.
There's a lot of things from that area. There's a lot
Well,
of
that
rainbows
would
from.
explain why the tricolors died then. I thought it was from plants being choked out because there was a lot of plants when I pulled them out of that pond, but they got too hot then.
Maybe,
They
yeah.
like it cool. They're like good days.
Well, I got madakas. I got them from the Garden of Eden at the Clash. They're the Miyaka Madukis. Or,
Now, they might
whatever.
be used to warmer water because they're from Florida. But I think normally Madakas like it cooler
Mayuki
too.
Madakas, that's what they are. I had to turn those lights off.
I'm keeping my
I need some
platinum
water. I'll be
rice
right back.
fish at 72 degrees. And my daisies are at 77. Oh my gosh, somebody just hit a happy face. Oh my god, I saw it more. Skipper, somebody loves you.
Who?
I don't know, but they're sending you little hearts and happy faces.
Oh, that's probably that tranny mon.
Tranny-mon? I think that's a different guy.
Oh, my bad.
You know, I've been taking that
Heart.
thing off.
How do you
Before
get it
my
off?
streams, my live streams, I turn that off because people on their phones can't see the bottom line of what people are trying to say.
Yeah. It always
I
scrolls
turn
up.
it off too. It's annoying as hell.
I like the annoyance of it.
I don't. Because of that reason, I think the people is trying to read the last person that typed something and you got to wait to finish it.
Well, Huawei knows how to use it correctly because he put a space after that.
Right, Bruiser? It sucks. I agree.
So, Bruiser, you don't know where Princeton, North
Yeah, he
West
said it was
Virginia
about
is?
20 miles from the PA line. It's not that. It's closer to Pennsylvania.
Oh, wow.
20 miles or 20 minutes, something like that. I guess if you're doing 60 miles an
Probably.
hour, it is 20 minutes and 20 miles.
Yeah, but it's probably all rocky, mountainy.
It's probably not a straight shot.
My mom and sister and niece went to go surprise my niece 2 weeks ago, and they just showed up at her house, and they all went out for a weekend of fun, and they got a stuffed crust pizza, And the
Nice.
dude didn't know how to stuff a crust, so he took one pizza crust, put cheese on it, and then put a whole nother crust down. So it was double crust, but there was
Like
cheese in between.
Like an Oreo?
Yeah, like an Oreo. They said it was so strange.
Yeah, that is strange. That's funny. I don't think I've ever. I mean, I've had them like when they first came out. I'm not a big fan of those stuffed crusts. I like a thin crust or like or a traditional crust.
I like a
You
traditional
need a
crust.
slice. A slice.
That cheese just tastes weird.
Like that one that had the Clash was not a bad slice. It was all right. Wasn't the best pizza I've
Oh,
ever
baby
had.
cat, that's wet.
But that's the kind of slice I like. Is like that. Pizza.
Oh,
I actually like Sicilian pizza.
That's not bad. Those aren't bad.
is that
like
where
French
there's
bread?
big clumps of cheese and nothing?
No, it's like a
just
thicker.
thick,
It's like a square.
Oh.
They make it like a sheet.
but it's thick.
Do you get tomato pies around you? You ever have those?
No.
Like they're big around here. They'll do those. There's like a time of the year that people always order those stupid things. But it's basically like a Sicilian pizza, but it's just got like there's like no cheese. It's just tomato and they might do a little bit of Parmesan or something. But it's like a little bit different bread, a little bit thicker of a tomato sauce paste.
Yesterday I had a Jack's pizza.
It's interesting.
It's Fishymon 64.
Do you have Jack's pizzas?
I don't think so.
That's too bad. They're the best pizza around here. They're frozen pizzas you get at Walmart for $2.50.
Oh, I see. Princeton is in southern West Virginia, and we were up near the PA and Maryland lines. Okay. I was backwards. Okay. They're 20 miles from the...
Oh, look, you can see Nico licking his foot.
I bet you're not too far from me.
I hate Fishymon. I'm 20 miles from PA. Princeton is in southwest Virginia. Okay. So it's further south. Never mind. It's backwards.
I still think you're cool, Bruiser.
Indeed.
They're 5 hours from there. They're probably about 3 hours from me.
So guess what I'm doing this week?
What?
I'm going to the OCA.
That sounds like it's going to be a good time.
Yeah, it's up near Cleveland.
Gary Lang's supposed to be there.
Why? It's cichlids.
I believe he's selling. I think he's a vendor. I don't know if he's speaking. If he has any Pseudomugo mellis, buy him. Get me the eggs.
My first meeting ever, fish
Right.
meeting, was Gary
Don't ask
Lang.
before you get the eggs.
Really?
Yeah, he was in my club.
That's
He's the
cool.
reason why I quit.
He doesn't seem like that bad of a guy. I've talked to him
That's
a few times.
because they actually had to kick him out of the St. Louis club
Why?
because he's a
Elitist?
dick to everybody. Yeah, he made everybody leave.
I think he's a nice
If
guy.
you didn't love his fish, you weren't relative and you didn't deserve to be there. And they were like, relevant is what I should have said, not relevant.
Yeah, I got you.
But he had fanboys that always stood around him at all times that just thought he was a god.
Yeah.
They're probably
I
all
can see that
begging
too.
to go to New Guinea.
New Guinea. Pwapwa.
Hey, Fishy Mon's here.
Oh my God, Fisherman! Your brother Michael's here.
Mon,
Trinimon.
Yeah, that tranny Mon was talking some mad stuff about you.
Are you sure it was Trini or was it Tranny, Mon?
Either way.
We were talking about all of his fish he got too. What type of
Yeah, we were just
Madaka
talking-
rice fish did you get?
They were daisy race fish, not Madakas. Are you talking about me?
No, what he got.
Oh, okay. I am going to give him. I have some fry that are growing up for my Madakas, so I'm going to give him some of them.
That's awesome.
They're like the platinum blue Mayuki Madaka is what they were sold as.
If I lived really close to X2, we would be trading fish all the time, wouldn't we?
Didn't he get rice fish from her
Oh,
last
for
year
sure.
too?
He
Fishing
had
out-
rice fish in his bowl, and then he had them in a tank. But
Didn't his bowl out get overgrown with plants?
yeah, probably. But then he moved them to a tank, and I think one of them died, and then he found the other one, like with, or he never said he never found one of them, but then he found like one with snails on it.
Well, but I thought he got us like the ones that looked like they were sparkly, like a blue.
He did. That was one of the. That was one of the swaps, I think, at the Lehigh Valley before that one shut down.
No,
Or was that at the last?
that was in March.
Okay. Okay.
My rice
Both
fish
died.
are
He
in a
said they both
10-gallon
died.
tank on the ground. And I look straight down on them, and they look so amazing looking straight down on them. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I can't
I'll
decide
keep
where
them
to
there.
put them because I think I prefer to look down on them.
That's actually like the tank that we scaped at the Clash, like my
Mhm.
tank. That's what I have mine in, and they're kind of like a little bit lower, and there's no top on it. I just have like a pendant light above it, and they look. Yeah, I'm always looking down on them. And I can look at the
Are we
side
gonna
from the side too. You know what I mean? So it's like both, but they're definitely cool from the
Are
top.
we
I
gonna
like
have
that.
to go to Skipper's house for our aquascape competition next year? Skipper, do you got a garage?
Yeah.
Yo, we could have like an unsanctioned one in the parking lot. Something
Well,
like
Yeah.
the back of some pickup trucks or something.
I won't be there next year.
But we could do it in your garage instead.
Oh yeah, there you go.
We'll call it the
Our own.
Bash.
Keystone Bash. My rice fish from Small World are doing well, and Deformed Dave is over 2 years old now. Says Betta and Guppy Gal. Deformed Dave.
Oh my God. We could invite Kenny to come down and compete with us. And we could have 3 medals, and then there'd be a good chance that one of the 3 of us would win each medal.
And wait, there's only gonna be 3 medals and 3 of us doing this, and we might not win a medal. Is what you're saying? It's hilarious.
Well, unless somebody
That's-
ties for last.
There you go. Keystone Bash. I'm an hour from Cumberland. There you go.
They're only
Oh, we
2.5
could do it in
hours
Gettysburg.
away from me.
It's not too bad.
Dude, listen, if we went to Gettysburg, we ain't gonna get much fish stuff done. We're going on a wine tour.
Gettysburg is like a haul for me. It's like 5 hours away.
It's probably like
Dang.
10 hours for me.
Let me take a look.
It's not that far from Lancaster. You passed it going to Lancaster.
Nah, really? Maybe I'm wrong.
Directions
No,
to
it's
Gettysburg.
after.
2 hours and 4 minutes. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I was
it's
wrong.
only 9 hours and 8 minutes for me.
Where's the battlefield?
Skipper, what city do you live in?
Craxton.
Directions to Craxton. Oh my God, that's 15 hours and 20 minutes.
I don't think that's where he lives. We have the same house address, or same house number.
We do?
I think we talked about that once.
Mine's
Directions
816.
Skins,
That was mine.
Pennsylvania.
I don't live in Craxton.
But we're in different street names, I think.
Mine's Mifflin.
Directions to Methuen, Pennsylvania. Oh, that's only what? It's giving me a starting point from Craxton now. Look, it gave me the starting point from Craxton, not Chattanooga.
Craxton.
The town's name's in private chat, Ed.
Correction. Oh, okay.
All right, have fun, Fishymon. Enjoy work.
Enjoy your working, man. Working for the man.
Not the first words I typed. That's the name of the fish.
I used to live in a town called Hickson.
Hickson.
Yeah. Which was just spelled almost the exact as yours, but with 2 different letters at the beginning. Oh my God. You're only 2 hours and 16 minutes from me.
No.
You're 2 hours and 16 minutes from Mifflin is what he
There's
is.
no way. No. It took me 8 hours to get to Kentucky. No.
Took me 11.
Yeah, that'd be right. Yeah, because we're 4 hours away from
Yeah,
each
we're
other.
like, yeah, I had to drive past you to get to Kentucky.
But you
Yeah.
must be right on the border.
No. I think you're typing it wrong. You are.
I just sent you the directions to.
But Gettysburg
Get there.
is.
You are 9 hours from me, Ed.
Oh, that's the same as Gettysburg.
Well, yeah, so here's the weird thing, right? It takes me 4 hours to get to Jason and Kirk. It takes Vinay, is it 2 something?
Yeah, like 2 hours to get to me.
How long does it take you to get to Vinay's house?
An hour and a half.
Why don't
But
you
it
take
takes us.
Vinay's way?
It takes Skipper and I 4 hours to get to each other, which doesn't make any sense.
So I could drop down to where Vinay lives, pick him up, and go to Jason's house and probably save 30 minutes. Tell me how that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes it just has to be the way the highways run.
Yeah, because
Are you driving more toll roads?
I take the turnpike, and that's a straight shot across.
Yeah, but the problem is it's down, so you have to come up then.
Exactly.
But you would be doing well. I think the difference is if you're going to Vinay, you're making a V as opposed to an L.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
It would be a V. It's so weird.
For Vinay.
V for Vinay.
Patty's probably like freaking 10 hours.
She said it took her 4 hours to get like a 4 hour total, including our drive to her car. And she had
Where'd
2
she
hours
normally park her
past
car?
us. Well, we met at like right off the highway, and then I drove down the rest of the way to the swap. So that was an hour and a half. And she was already on the road for 2 hours, so it's like 3.5, 4 hours to get to the swap. So she's probably about what, same 3.5 to get to the Keystone Clash-ish, I guess.
We could do the aquascape at Mark's house. I mean, X2's house. It's only 15 hours and 9 minutes from here.
Yeah, Gettysburg is 17 and a half hours for me.
Jeez.
Oh,
What state you live in?
Yeah, I'm in the middle of nowhere.
Tennessee.
No, X-Do.
Minnesota.
Land of the Lakes.
Oh, that's a 12-hour drive for me. I already know that.
PA is a very long state. Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
It was 8.5 for them to get to the Triple Crown. Yeah.
Well, how far away are you from Chicago then?
Me?
No, X-Do.
Oh.
What? Because, well, shit, I used to live in Chicago. It's about 8 hours.
Oh, shit, really?
Right?
It looks
Or is
like it's the
6
halfway
hours?
mark
Maybe
for
it's
me.
6 hours.
Boy, how far up Minnesota do you live? I've been to
I'm
the
in
Twin
southwest
Cities.
Minnesota. Let me see.
Have you ever been to Cedar Rapids, Iowa?
I drove through it.
It's about 7.5 hours to Chicago. No, I've never been to Cedar Rapids.
I have
No.
relatives there.
No.
It's crazy.
Is that where Matt lives?
No.
No.
He lives
He's somewhere down in Iowa.
an hour north of Council Bluffs. Can't think of what that town's called.
Okay.
No kidding. It takes 9 hours to Chicago.
Well,
I've been to the Twin Cities.
I mean, I've been to Chicago, but I never drove there. I flew there.
No, I meant up in Minnesota, which is in Minneapolis, the Twin Cities.
I have relatives that are north of Minneapolis.
Yeah, Minneapolis, St. Paul.
Yeah. So I went to the Mall of America.
Yeah,
I did too.
You're
Nice.
south of that?
Southwest. I'm
Steady. Good night.
about 3 hours. About 3 hours from Minneapolis.
Okay. So you're more towards South Dakota then.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause the way I take, whenever I go out that way, I get on 90.
Yep.
Well, when I went
Yeah,
to Mall
we're
of America, I
actually
went to the
right-
aquarium.
Right off of I-90. My hometown is right off of I-90.
Oh, okay.
But we're about an hour and a half from Sioux Falls. We're about 20 miles north of the Iowa border. It's
Okay.
tucked down in the middle of nowhere.
Am I not
The
seeing?
middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I've been past there. Actually, I took a nap in Minnesota before I came home one time whenever I was coming home on leave.
What is going on? I see.
That's
What's
a
up, Big
20.
Steve?
It's a 24-hour drive from Rapid
There you
City,
are.
South Dakota, where I live here in Pennsylvania.
Actually, the last time I was in Minnesota, I was in the airport overnight. They sent my plane, my connecting flight. They left early.
Oh,
It really sucked because their airport's like super long, and I had to run from one end to the other because I had 15 minutes to get there.
I got a cat
I get
coming.
all the way there, and they said, "Oh, we had to leave a half hour early to beat the ice storm."
Come on, Mont.
And I had to wait till the next day.
I'm right back. Dogs are barking.
So bloody. Oop, sorry. See his collar?
I'm not a fan of Delta anymore.
Showing off your collar, Monty.
Wow, look at that collar. That's a sharp-looking collar.
What's up, Monty? He needs his lovin's.
I think he's
Oh,
like
sweet kitty.
identifying the best place to eat your face when you die.
Yeah. His big thing is he has to like smell your mouth to see what you've eaten. He's like, what have you eaten recently? I want to know. Yes, you dirty little kitty. You're always up in my mouth. Oh,
So many jokes right there.
I know.
Cats
He's going to
are
make his
great.
biscuits. And then he starts doing his Mowgli dance. That's when I got to kick him off. He starts getting like, there, you'll see him do it. He gets like, gets a little too excited with the kneading, and he starts getting his little butt gets involved. You got to give him the butt bongos.
Butt bongos.
He loves his butt
Love it.
bongos. He's like, oh yeah, baby.
I really
Oh.
like
Oh
cats.
yeah, baby.
Skipper, do you have any cats?
No. We had a cat once. I
What
was
happened?
on a computer playing a game or something. I forget. wow, this was probably 2007, 2008. I'm sitting there and I look down, it's licking itself. And I'm like, that cat got to go.
Why?
Because it was a boy cat.
Well, I mean, they do clean themselves.
That's not
That's why
why.
they don't smell.
They like to mark territory. If
Oh,
they're
yeah,
not
yeah.
neutered. And
Well, you got to get them neutered.
at the time, we had
Yeah,
the
if they're
money,
not fixed.
so it went to another home.
Well, that's probably for the best.
My cat's fixed.
Well,
See,
I mean, you know what's funny?
Here we go.
Is
He's going to do his Mowgli dance. Watch. He's starting it.
We had a Rottweiler bull mastiff and a pit bull, and them damn dogs did not mess with that little kitten.
See his Mowgli dance? He's Mowgli dancing. You ever see the Jungle Book, how Mowgli dances? This
Is he
is what he
having a
does.
seizure?
No, he just like this little, like,
Oh.
it's almost like a little Sin Biscuits. Little Sin Biscuits.
XG, you have a cat. What type of cat do you have? Or is it your brother's cat?
So I have two cats. I have a long-haired tabby cat, who's a farm cat, and he's outside almost all the times. And then when I moved back to my hometown 2 years ago, and I lived with my brother in a duplex, and he had a cat, a little female, who her mom, the mama cat, used to beat the shit out of her all the time. And so
Aw.
once I got down here, she kind of adopted me, and so has moved in. She's that little white and black kitty that I've seen it shown on screen a couple of times. But she's a really sweet. I think they're both outside right now, so I can't grab them and put them on screen. But yeah, so two cats, no dog. I really want a dog. I don't have one. I'm not ready.
I'm done with fur kids after these three.
Fur kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 3 labs right now, and it's a lot. But my thing is whenever I retire in 10 years, of course, if they're still around, I'll take care of them. Don't get me wrong, but I want to be able to, if we want to get up and go, just to go, so we don't have to worry about having somebody come over and stay with them and you know, stuff like that. It's a lot whenever you want to do stuff.
Yep.
How about skin kids?
Skin kids.
Well, we're done. We're done. These two in 10 years, the youngest will be 18. So.
And they're going to be all grown up before you know it.
Yeah. You ain't lying. The boy's 14. Jason got to see him over the weekend.
Dead, yeah. Oh, he's 14 already. Wow.
Yeah. He's
all right, don't go that way. No. No. That's a bad way to go.
He is more. I'll bet you he is the same height, if not a little bit taller than me.
Well, that was some good job.
I fed American.
You want to make your kids bigger and better than you so they can pick you up when you're old.
True.
Yeah, you got a point there.
Smart thinking.
My kid does this like.
Absolutely.
He does like parkour. You know what parkour is?
Yeah. Screw that.
I guess he like goes to a gym for it and all this stuff. He went to like a meet up in Boston once. He gets like into it, man. Like, dude.
Listen, I break my hip.
Yeah, well, he's at that age where he's still kind of like resilient. But I was like, dude, you gotta take care of yourself because this is the age where you do something to yourself, you're gonna feel that for the rest of your life.
Yeah, especially when it gets our age, you'll be like, "Oh, damn, why did I do that?"
Yeah, be like, oh, like he'll roll off if something hurt his shoulder, be like, oh, that hurt. And then like on those cold, rainy days, he's like, oh man.
You want to hand him a cane?
I'll hand him my cane. Like, here, dude. No, I need this.
You need this
When he's
worse
like
than I
this,
do.
he needs to say parkour, parkour.
Like The Office. He's like leaping off of stuff.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Parkour. Yeah, I guess he's into it, man. Whatever.
Oh God.
I think it's hilarious.
All right, so I'll give you a sneak peek of these fish.
All right.
Where did it go? Oh,
Daniken, what's
Oh gosh,
going
Kenny's
on?
here.
what's up, Kenny?
Kenny is one of our favorite veterans in the fish tube.
Speaking of Kenny, guess what I got right here? Actually, I think I wore this to the swap, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Wow.
Still have the hoodie. It's getting a little faded. It's getting a little like, the fabric's getting like all pilled up and stuff, but it's still
That
kicking,
was
man.
how I spotted you. Was that hoodie?
Was it?
Yeah.
The infamous Daniken hoodie.
All right, here they are. It is. Don't ask me how to pronounce the name. I ain't going to try.
Chapalichthius paraticus.
Yeah. The collection point is in that's a female. Let's see. Here's a pair. No, that is not them. This is the male. They get the yellow.
Very nice.
They get the yellow, and that's it. But it's a good day.
Ooh.
Is what it is.
Congratulations. That's awesome.
So, well.
Yeah, cool little fish.
Who I'm
was
going to bring him up onto the auction, but something came up and he couldn't do it. And I probably landed 2 new people for the auctions next year.
Nice.
While I was at that swap.
Very cool.
Yeah. That is cool.
Listen, if he would have wore that damn wig at the swap, that'd have been funnier than hell.
We were talking about it earlier.
It's super cool.
I'm just gonna show up on a job site wearing this wig and like one of the actual like trench coat, like long coat things. Just never say a word.
Mm-hmm.
I probably wouldn't do that.
And then when I go to like write things down, like because I got to take notes on everything, instead of writing it down in my little site book, I'll get out like a quill and a pen and a parchment.
You should have an abacus in your back pocket in case you have to do some numbers.
Feather quill. Love it.
Yep. Inkwell.
4 scores and 7 years ago, I found this crack in the ground. Speaking of that, did you hear what's going on up in Iceland?
No. Volcano erupting?
Volcano again?
So there's I think it's a 10-mile stretch or longer, maybe it's 100 miles of a molten river, and they're having earthquakes. And it's literally went through a town, the earthquake, and cracked and messed houses up. They're evacuating them because I don't know if it has happened already or if it's going to sometime. They think that it's going to erupt somewhere along that strip, that magma flow strip.
Yep. Red hot magma. Monty, what are you looking at?
But you know what?
What's up there?
They get benefits for it too. They can cook their bread under the ground.
Like they use a lot of geothermal too. Like they don't really pay for heat because it's like, well, I'm sure.
So they can cook their food like the Hawaiians, but not use coal. Charcoal is what you're saying.
Well, they like put their bread in a tin pot or a tin thing, and then they put it under the ground. Then they pull it up, and it's all baked inside there.
Wow!
I saw a video once of them cooking bread under the ground.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't think you want to cook on lava. I don't think that's very healthy.
Why? Gas?
Yeah, I think there's like a lot of like toxic
Toxic.
fumes. Think about it. It's like liquid rock. There's probably all sorts of crap coming off of there you don't want to be breathing. Not to mention, it's like some crazy amount of hot that like, you can't get too close to without like
Melting.
searing yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, you got a special.
Well, I don't think they were doing it over in lava.
It's probably for the best.
Yeah,
Don't mess around with lava, guys.
I'm good. I don't need to.
Yeah, like look at what happened to Pompeii. They didn't seem too happy about it.
Right?
Well, it was that. What is it? The pyroclastic flow. That's the deadly stuff.
The pyroclastic. Yep.
It's just a cloud of ash and dust, and and it's like a 500 degrees or some crazy like that. It's just a death cloud. Just that's what killed all the people, and then the lava sealed them in. Not
So
fun.
if you could have a time machine and go back in time just to watch things, what time period would you go with?
Yeah.
I'd want to. That's a hard one.
I know.
I'd like to see them build the pyramids.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I want to know who built those damn pyramids.
How did you
The
do
Sphinx.
that?
I actually
Yeah,
think the
the
Sphinx would
Sphinx.
be more interesting because I don't think that head is the original head of the Sphinx.
Correct. It was probably a more.
Well, you want to know what
something.
species of aliens that built it?
No, but I think aliens built it. But I think that there might have been a civilization like, all right, you've heard this whole theory about like well, there's actually some
Star
evidence
Wars?
coming out now. Like, I guess our history, what we were taught in school was that it was like Babylonian, right? Was like the earliest stuff, right? Mesopotamia,
Yep.
the Tigris and Euphrates, the Crescent, whatever, Fertile Crescent. Anyway, apparently civilization is getting like way before that. Like I think there was like civilization, and then something happened that wiped out most people.
Yep.
And then there was like it's just like basically back to like tribal natives. You know what I mean?
What is it? Gobekli
Tepe, yeah. That's like 10,000 years. It's like
there's 16.
That's a lot older.
Something like
it's like 10,000 years older than the earliest civilization we thought of.
Yep.
And they were building stone like monuments and stuff. So yeah,
this entire city that's been buried in the sand for.
Well, they have this whole theory that the Younger Dryas was a period. We know that this happened. There was a point in the geological record where we were coming out of an ice age, and then for whatever reason we plunged back into another ice age for like another 400 years or something like that.
Yeah.
Well,
and there was speculation that we actually got hit by a small comet meteor and threw up.
Yeah, and they found the
crap.
crater in the Gulf of Mexico.
I thought there was talk that it was under the ice sheets in Greenland, is what I heard. There was a huge crater there.
This is the theory. Watch the new Netflix series about the planet. I forget the name of it. I want to tell you, it's going to open up a lot of eyes.
Yeah. So I don't discount the possibility that there could have been civilizations earlier than what we think. And then something just happened, wiped them all off, and then people came back and kind of started claiming them over. Like the pyramids could have been there, and the pharaohs were like, "I built this."
Yeah.
I'm a god. See what I did?
But listen, there's even theories out there that we came from outer space.
It's true. There's that whole could have been Venus, man.
No, it was Uranus.
I'm talking out of my
good ever came from Uranus.
Nothing.
It came from Uranus.
And Mars.
I couldn't help myself.
Yeah, now they can scan like planets, like exoplanets. This is crazy now. with that new James Webb
And
telescope.
there's so many people. It's like, oh, that's fake. Blah 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 blah.
What's fake? Exoplanets?
If you go to it's called I think it's space.net. I don't know. It's some space website, but they show a bunch of videos and stuff. A lot of times they'll show launches of
SpaceX.
like whenever they launch from Florida, like SpaceX just did a launch and it exploded with the new rocket or whatever. So on there, there was a guy that was showing, pictures from this telescope that could see other galaxies. Well, people don't believe it. They think that it's computer generated.
Well, there's people that think the Earth is flat too, but
There you go. There's a guy I worked with that he thinks the Earth is flat.
I mean, I don't even know how you can even get to that conclusion. I mean, just look up. Just look up one time. Everything in the goddamn sky is a ball. Why wouldn't we be one? Eat too.
Listen, so I said to him one day, well, if the water goes off the edge, how do we get it back? Is there a big pump at the bottom?
Oh, there's a wall. A big giant ice wall. That's why the map shows it all.
What is it? Piers Anthony, is that the guy that wrote the sci-fi story about the planet on the back of the giant turtle floating through space?
Turtles all the way. I don't know who wrote that, but I know what you're talking about.
Giant turtle. That's why it's flat.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yo, there's a game called Valheim that there's like those big ass turtles floating around. They look like islands, and they have like barnacles on them.
Yeah.
And you get on there, you start mining the barnacle, and all of a sudden the whole island's like. Brrr!
Yeah, it's definitely.
You think that the turtles would like you to knock their barnacles off?
Yeah, but they get weird about it. It's like
maybe they have roots
really
into the turtle.
It's like a survival game. Basically, the whole point of Valheim is you're in the afterlife. Well, you're kind of like in a purgatory, and you have to get your way to Valhalla.
Did you ever try to mine one of the turtle's eyes?
No, they're underwater, and you can't swim down.
Oh, it would have been like crystal.
You can only swim on the surface of the water. You can't go down.
That sucks.
Yeah. The problem is you can drown real easy. So you got to make sure your ship is nearby. Oh.
I've been watching a lot of Lovecraft, H.P. Lovecraft stuff, audiobooks, and some films and stuff. Yeah, it's all very much about I think Ed knows, octopus
and all stuff, yeah.
Crazy underwater sea monsters and vicious things from the deep that come up.
Speaking of underwater sea monsters, Godzilla.
Godzilla.
Coming. I'm excited.
Yeah, when is that?
2 weeks out. The 29th, I think, is the first showing. When is the 29th? If that is Thanksgiving weekend, isn't it? Oh yeah. No, it's not. It's horrible. It's the Wednesday. Is Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving's on the 23rd, right? Yeah. Okay.
29th.
Yeah, that's the week after.
Would you mind if I took off? My back is just killing me sitting here. My back.
No, it's actually. We're like 2 hours, so we've been chilling out the whole time. So, thanks everybody for hanging out.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Even though we didn't play any Dungeons and Dragons today. Our party is
thanks you other fucking loser peers.
Yeah.
You can't bother to show up for your
Whip was on vacation, so he told us about that 2 weeks ago. I can't blame him.
I had a good excuse.
Whip gets
well, you were late. You showed up at least.
I had a good excuse.
Gonna have
We didn't
to
need that.
rob
We
them
didn't need
blind
that.
Yeah,
weather.
you're right, Skipper.
We didn't need that mountainside catching on fire.
Yeah, that would not be
Well,
good.
Tim really was looking forward to playing.
Yeah, I feel bad about Tim. He was
Yeah.
definitely in a bad shape. So
I hope he's okay.
This is about the only
Yeah.
good thing
Man.
in his life, which sucks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna loop this.
Well, hopefully he feels better next week and we can get him back up here. Kenny, I don't know. Kenny, I got nothing to say to you, fucker.
It's all his fault.
Seriously, Whips, I understand. He's on vacation. Tim is sick. But
Kenny.
Kenny, I don't know. Where are you?
Yeah, he
at,
said he would
buddy?
be here too. He said he'd be here, but I'm gonna be late.
Oh yeah, he said he'd be here at 7:15.
Now listen, now hold on a minute. Whip has been on a 2-week vacation. He has no freaking excuse. He's down there dipping. He's down there drinking Mai Tais.
Yeah, and sitting at the pole.
Sitting
Yep.
in a
He could have
pool.
phoned in.
Yep.
Yeah, Whip. Damn it.
It wasn't like he was in Vegas or something. Okay.
Yeah. But whatever. We'll try again next week, and we'll see what happens. Maybe we can get this combat over. Maybe I'll kill you all.
Maybe.
Next
We'll see.
week,
Well,
do you remember that time I did it
TPK.
from the car?
Yes.
Would it be okay if I did it from the car next week?
Sure.
Because I'll be driving from
I think it
Ohio
would.
to home.
Yeah, that's cool. We'll work it out.
All
Yeah, I
the
think that works
OCAs. Oh man.
We can roll for you.
Awesome. But I'll be there, and it'll make the time go by really fast as I drive because it's so
Yeah,
much
it's something
fun.
to do. Exactly. Sounds like a perfect thing to do while you're driving, actually. As long as you don't have to roll the dice.
I
All right, guys.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for hanging out with us. And
thanks, everyone.
tune in next
Have a
week.
great week.
Bye.
Cheers,
Bye.
everybody.